Hello people of YouTube, I'm Suzy Porygon, and welcome to my next new replay. This is Sly Cooper Thieves in Time on PlayStation 3, and it's one of my all-time favorite PlayStation 3 games. Okay, just wanted to make sure the subtitles are active. Let's begin a new game. Yes I do. Give us all the full story. We're so interested. And no, I wasn't being sarcastic right there. One problem that many people have with this game is the loading screens. They take quite a long time and it feels ridiculous. And this game was released in 2013. I believe it was the same year the PlayStation 4 was first released. Oh, loading, just hurry up already. Hurry up, come on, give us a story. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me.
I should probably just start at the beginning. The name's Sly. Sly Cooper, and I'm a thief. From a long line of thieves. In fact, thieving is the family business. And business was good. Although, until recently, I considered myself retired. Having hung up my mask and cane, I was enjoying life on the other side of the law. In the company of a certain lovely Interpol agent named Carmelita Fox. She and I had a history, which generally involved her trying to lock me up. So, I should mention our current situation was only possible because she thought I had amnesia. I didn't. It was great to finally enjoy each other's company without a shock pistol being involved, and we quickly put the past behind us. But as time went on, the old itch came back, and I knew I needed to pull a heist. I should also mention that as a master thief, I only steal from other thieves. So it took me a while, but I finally found what I was looking for. My target was an upstart art mogul, a real hotshot collector. He seemed respectable, had even opened a new museum. But I could smell a rat. Reliable sources told me he was dealing in black market antiques worth millions. So I felt he should share the wealth. I was working on a plan when one night, as if on cue, Bentley showed up. Bentley was the brains of our operation, the mastermind. We grew up in the same orphanage where we bonded over stealing cookies, our very first heist, and we've been best friends and partners ever since. We hadn't seen each other for a while, but I knew immediately that something was up. Bentley had been enjoying his time off too, building a new lab from scratch with his girlfriend and fellow tech whiz, Penelope. She had joined the team on our last caper, and the two of them had really hit it off. Apparently, they just finished work on a top-secret project when Penelope had simply vanished. Bentley was worried sick. He searched frantically but found nothing. Then, he noticed something that completely stunned him. In his spare time, Bentley had been researching the Thievius Raccoonus, the Master Thief's handbook passed down through the Cooper family for generations. Its pages overflowing with the exploits and secret techniques of my esteemed ancestors. Only now, those pages weren't so full. In fact, they were disappearing right before Bentley's eyes. Realizing there was no time to waste, he gathered his gear and raced off to Paris. The first thing Bentley did was track down Murray, the third in our trio. Murray was our enforcer, the muscle. and the guy who'd eaten all the cookies we stole back in our orphanage days. Through the years, the three of us had become an unbeatable team, and we were more like a family now than a gang. Murray had been living his dream on the pro driving circuit, where his van had become famous, or rather, infamous, for all the crashes he'd caused. Eventually, he was unable to find a sponsor due to his high insurance premiums, and he moved into Demolition Derby, where he remained undefeated. When Bentley showed up, however, Murray dropped everything to help out. Especially when Bentley explained that his van was the key to the whole plan. With Carmelita distracted by a new assignment, I took the opportunity to slip away and met up with the guys at our old Paris hideout. Bentley launched into one of his elaborate presentations, and I saw the whole scary picture. Someone, or something, was literally erasing Cooper history. Then, to our amazement, Bentley revealed that he already had the solution: time travel. It turns out his top secret project was constructing a time machine. And now he modified the design to fit into Murray's van. We were going to travel back in time, stop those responsible, and fix the damage they'd done. Bentley explained the only catch was that in order to travel to a particular time, the machine required an object from that era. We knew from the changes to the Thievius Raccoonus that our first stop was feudal Japan. So here we were, about to steal a priceless 17th century samurai dagger from the same museum I'd been casing. Funny how things work out sometimes.
So, that right there is the story. And it's, well, the game's first mission is about to begin. Here we are at the game's prologue.
Okay, you both remember the plan, right?
Of course! My mind is like a steel cap!
That's trap, big guy. And everybody relax. We've been over it 1,000,000 times. What could possibly go wrong?
Famous last words. Look, we're only gonna get one shot at this, so we can't mess up.
All right, no messing up allowed. Now stop worrying. This is gonna be a piece of cake. I'll see you both inside. Now let's get going.
Here we go. The prologue begins now. Well, of course, right off the bat, the game tells you about the save icon. But I'm sure you already get the idea.
Careful, Sly. Those security choppers are bad news.
Yeah, no doubt. Especially for a beat like Sly. So I'm just gonna start off by going around smashing a bunch of stuff like these boxes.
I
And-
suppose I don't have to mention you can jump using the X button?
Yeah, that's right, Bentley. You really didn't need to mention that.
Right. Don't forget you can double jump. Just jump, then press the X button again while you're still in the air.
Right. Just another one of my many talents.
Yeah, not to mention a double jump is one of the biggest video game cliches of all time. I mean, just ask the comic book guy from The Simpsons. And speaking of The Simpsons, the way that you collect coins in this game, it reminds me of The Simpsons Hit and Run. You know, considering that you get coins by smashing a bunch of stuff. You do that in Hit and Run, and in this game as well. And I'm definitely going to be collecting as many coins as possible like I do in every other Sly Cooper game.
If you find the need to adjust your perspective on things, you can move the camera.
Excellent. It's perfect for peeking around corners.
Indeed it is.
Press the circle button while jumping to interact with blue sparkling objects.
I remember. That's how I pull off some of my best moves.
Yup, and you've been doing that ever since the beginning of the game series. Now, one thing I should mention is that the biggest reason why I chose to replay this game is because
I think I can handle that.
Okay, the characters were talking right there, but I put up a poll on YouTube asking you all what game I should replay next. And of course, this game was one of those choices. The other choices were Red Dead Redemption, Batman Arkham Asylum, Barnyard, and Pokemon Coliseum. And to my surprise, this game got the most votes. In fact, it got a crap ton of votes. While every other game on the poll, they had very little votes. Arkham Asylum was second place, and I believe Red Dead Redemption was third. But I am glad that many of you chose this game for me to replay, because I really enjoy Thieves in Time.
Hey, Bentley, was truck surfing part of Murray's entrance strategy?
Of course not. Murray's approach route is through the back alleys. Why do you ask?
No reason. Anyway, it looks like he's in position now.
Make sure you stay on these cables, Sly. You can't risk going down to street level right now.
Not a problem, Bentley. A good thief prefers to stay above the action anyway.
Yep, he does.
Looks like the perfect night for a heist.
Well, why wouldn't it be the perfect night? There are those rats in gas masks all around. And I wonder who they work for. Okay, so another thing I want to mention is that this game right here, Thieves in Time, was the very first Sly Cooper game that I ever played. I never did play any of the previous games that came before it. In fact, I didn't play the PS3 version at first. The first version that I got of Thieves in Time was the PS Vita version. And for a handheld game, it was very impressive. I mean, it had every single feature that the PS3 version does. So the PS Vita version's not bad at all. Oh boy, somebody just caught Sly through the window. I wonder if they'll call the cops.
Avoid sprinting around the guards too. They'll hear your footsteps.
I'll be a ghost, I promise.
Just be careful not to make promises you can't keep, Sly, but I'm pretty sure you can keep this one. You are a master thief after all. I mentioned already that this game was first released in 2013, and that was like about 8 years after the last Sly Cooper game, which was Honor Among Thieves, back in 2005. Who would have thought it would take this long, you know, until 2013, when the fourth Sly Cooper game would finally be made? I mean, that's insane. But of course, in 2010, we did get the Sly Cooper trilogy remastered for the PS3.
Really beefed up tonight.
That was too close.
Very close. Very close indeed. I wonder if there's a special pickup around here. Well, maybe not. I want to try to keep getting coins without getting caught by the spotlights. You're not catching this, raccoon. Get moving, light.
That flagpole looks like it leads right to the roof.
See, I told you it would be a piece of cake.
Better be careful that you haven't spoke too soon, Sly.
Huh. Guess I'm a little out of practice.
Well, it has been a long time since you did some thieving.
No. All good here, Bentley.
Okay, it looks like you're going to have to find another way up. Use that ledge to move around to the front of the museum and stay out of that security light.
I think I can handle that.
It's even been a very long time since I even played this game,
Security at this place.
and yet I'm
worth
still
it.
doing good. The game's very easy anyway. That right there was the opportunity for you to pickpocket one of the enemies. And thankfully, attacking him didn't alert any other enemies, or even give you a game over. If you do get caught by the spotlights, then, well, it's not necessarily game over, you just get to reload from the last checkpoint. Okay, I better not. Yeah, it was definitely too soon. Ooh, I wonder who's in there. There's a little guy and a very big creature in there too. Okay, there are two little guys and a big creature. And good thing they can't hear Sly breaking stuff out here. That right there is the message telling you about the compass in the game. You know, the one in the bottom right corner. Okay, this right here has a special pickup. It's that Sly Cooper icon down there. I don't exactly remember what they are. Again, it's been a long time since I played this game, so I better get that. Okay, so the Sly masks. So they're for unlocking items. And no, I don't want to see them right now. I'm in the middle of a prologue mission. You also saw that I just got a trophy for getting that mask. Oh god. I want to keep breaking the rest of these boxes. Oh yeah, I made it. Now it's time to move on. Oh come on, I jumped right over that rooftop. Oh, that's right, I need to go that way.
It sure looks like somebody spent a fortune on this place.
No doubt.
I wonder what kind of surprises they have inside.
Pretty much all kinds of surprises. Most likely a very unexpected kind.
Careful now. That's the skylight we want, but it's locked. Move slowly until you're right behind him.
So this right here is the actual tutorial of pickpocketing something from an enemy. Even though I already did that.
Several times until you get the key.
And there's the key right here.
To perform a stealth slam, sneak up behind an enemy and press the triangle button to juggle him. Then press the square button to finish him off.
Right. I'll make sure he never knew what hit him.
Yep, you will. And here we go. Stealth slam.
Great, Sly. Now use the key to unlock the skylight.
Okay, just give me a minute, Bentley. I want to keep doing all the smashing. Even though that's what Murray enjoys doing. That should be everything.
Okay, Bentley, I'm in place. Let me know when you shut down the security system.
Patience, Sly. You can't rush greatness, and I'm about to code a hacking masterpiece.
This right here is where you get to play as Bentley for the first time.
Interesting. The last time I was in these sewers, I was just a teenager. My
So right
mom
here-
should make short work of that grate. I just need to press the triangle button to place one.
That right there is where you have to throw a bomb at this wall.
Well, that was a blast.
Hilarious, Bentley. Very hilarious.
Who says turtles are slow?
Oh, probably a lot of people. The Ninja Turtles, they're definitely not slow at all. Bentley may be no Ninja Turtle, but he's definitely not slow. He is in a wheelchair after all. And that wheelchair, it has all kinds of gadgets. Oh, I didn't mean to drop that bomb.
That's a big jump. I better use the hover pack here. Thank you, technology.
Yep, God bless you, technology.
Great, that platform is blocked. I'll have to throw a bomb to clear it off. If I press and hold, that's a direct hit.
Yep, I'll say.
Yeah. If I fall in that filthy water, I'm buying a new shell.
Yeah, and I wonder where you'll even find a new shell. Do there really exist shell stores in Paris? I wouldn't bet on that. There's number 2 of the 60 Sly masks that are in the game. And even if you do fall into the sewage, it won't be an instant death. Give me those sweet coins. I'm addicted to coins in this game like I am in The Simpsons Hit and Run. And pretty much in many of the Mario games. So here you gotta drop a bomb on this sewer grate.
Is right underneath me. All I have to do is find a way in. Some explosives should do the trick. And
Boom.
voila, instant shortcut.
And now it's time to take a dive.
Phew, talk about your close shaves.
How's that security system coming, Bentley?
Great, perfect. I'll be done in a jiffy.
I'm pretty sure you have no doubts there, Sly.
Next time, I'm giving Sly the sewer job.
Well, I suppose you would. Gonna throw a bomb at those rats there. Aw, that one avoided the explosion somehow.
Now for a
Oh, but he still went out, after only one hit. Okay, bye by me. Now just like before, I'm gonna... Oh god, those coins disappeared. Well, now I'm about ready. I think you gotta play one of Bentley's hacking minigames right here.
Commencing hack.
Okay,
Hello,
so...
old friend. We have to reach the main docking gate before the security code flushes us from the system. The left stick should navigate the ship.
So this is one of the 3 different hacking minigames. This one involves
The right
having to
stick should control
move
the
this
bit cannon.
robotic
The bit cannon can
turtle
blast
thing right here.
through that firewall. Bit cannon performing well. Moving while firing is key to cracking this system.
Yep, it is.
I need to use the data key on that lock to defeat the firewall.
So there goes the firewall. You gotta shoot that down and get this data key.
Right, there's gotta be a lock for this around here.
And here's the next session.
Dang it, this reinforced firewall is too strong for the bit cannon. If I use that upgrade slot, I can engage my Panzer code.
And I just got the upgrade.
Oh yeah, time to bring out the
But
big
now
guns,
more enemies are
baby.
coming at me.
These Gigabomb shells will crush those firewalls.
There goes those walls.
Security drones! I can either dodge them or blast them.
I vote I crash them. Okay, now you need to turn back to normal in order to pick up the data key. You can't pick it up while upgraded, which sucks.
Gotta do the trick. The gate is open. Time to dock the ship.
That should be the final section of this hack. Very nice. The hack mini games have different names, and I don't remember the name of this one. I'm pretty sure not all loading screens go on this long. Although this one's taking a while. Any day now. Come on. Okay, this one is gonna take a long time. Oh, God, that's ridiculous.
And that's the way the code base crumbles. Okay, Murray, you're up.
The Murray is always on, Bentley!
And here is the first time I play as the Murray.
Okay, Murray, we need to get you back in fighting shape. Why don't you warm up with a few basic attacks? Press the square button to punch.
Oh yeah! The old muscle memory is really kicking in!
I bet it is.
Triangle button to
And it's
charge
kicking
up
in very
and
fast.
release it for a wicked spinning attack.
So as Murray, you get to beat the crap out of the enemies.
Can withstand the
He is the muscles of the Sly Cooper gang after all.
To perform a thunder flop,
Oh,
jump,
God.
then
Come
press
on,
the
let me get
triangle
these
button
coins.
while in the air.
Oh, Thunderflop! How I miss
You rodents make me sick. Sick as a dog, I tell you. Okay, Rat. Get over here. Screw those grenades of yours.
My knuckles are just getting warmed up!
Yeah, and you better keep them warmed up.
Come on, I was expecting a tough fight!
Now just leave me alone for a minute so I can continue smashing. I just got a health power up right there. And in case you don't know, Murray wasn't always the muscle man of the Cooper gang. In the first game, Sly Cooper and the BB's Raccoonus, he was a total scaredy cat. I mean, he wasn't tough at all. All you do with Murray is raise a bunch of enemies and even defend him with a gun turret while he goes for a key. It wasn't until Sly 2 where he became a lot braver, and when he was actually pretty tough. Oh, come here. I mean, why did I say come here?
You'll learn not to fool with them!
All right, make your way to the loading dock. You've got to take out all the guards before I can open the gate.
Punks
Not a problem,
better
Bentley.
back up.
No problem at all. Not for the Murray, anyway. Better watch out. Big pink hippo coming through. Hopefully that's the last of the coins. Oh, no, it's not. Now, where's that last enemy? There you are, little ratty rat.
Huh? Where did you come from, short stuff?
Ha, nice try, little guys. But that's not gonna stop the Murray.
I'm getting bored. Ah!
Oh yeah, he's that strong.
That felt great!
Everything okay, Murray?
Now it is!
Murray, don't forget to use your throwing ability. Press the circle button to stomp near an object and you will pick it up. Then press the square button to throw the object. If you press the triangle button instead, you can slam the object down.
Alright, so that's what you gotta do next. Throw some stuff at these fuse boxes. Just one more barrel. Oh wait, there's another box right here. And now I'm glad that the barrel somehow didn't connect with the fuse.
Murray, you're gonna have to throw stuff to take out those
I know, Bentley, I know. Hold your horses.
Okay, Sly, the security system is down. You're all clear.
Great. I'm going in.
Come to Papa, you.
What the?
You didn't really think you were gonna get away with it, did you, Ringtail?
Hey, Carmelita! Oh, funny meeting you here.
Sly Cooper, you no good lying thief! I'm locking you up for good!
Sorry, gotta take a rain check. I'll call you.
Cooper!
Good evening, this is Sly Cooper. I'd like to request a ride.
You, Sly. Now quit messing around and get down here. We're in the van and ready to roll.
Au revoir. Let's hit it.
Buckle up, boys! Oh yeah!
So, you just saw that Carmelita Fox is, well, she's now going after the Koopa gang, like always.
Well, I think I cracked my shell.
So for this part, you get to
Watch
move the
out
van
for
around and
trees.
pretty much run into any enemy that you can. And also smash a bunch of stuff.
Just setting up for the jump! Welcome to Air Murray! Thanks for flying!
Nice landing, Murray. Hey, Bentley, not to complain, but we're kind of trapped here.
Relax, Sly. Just put the dagger in the receptacle. Perfect. Isotopic decay calibrated. Adjusting fusion synthesis. Anytime you want to punch it, Murray.
Yep, I'm pretty sure he does want to.
You got it, chum!
Do not slow down, Murray.
I never do!
Oh boy, a Back to the Future reference right there. No doubt they went 88 miles per hour.
What else can I say about Carmelita? As you can see, our relationship is complicated. And I just succeeded in upgrading it to hazardous. I certainly wasn't expecting her to crash the party. She'd been so busy with her latest case, I never thought she'd have her eye on me. In fact, I'd kind of been counting on it. But then, I should have known better than to underestimate Inspector Carmelita Fox. As much as she liked having fun, Carmelita was serious about her police work. And now, I had a lot of explaining to do. But the plan was in motion, and there was no stopping now. Even though I was thinking I'd need the time machine just to patch things up with Carmelita. Before the heist, we'd recruited our disco-loving, scuba-diving friend, Dimitri Listeau, to look after the Thievius Raccoonus. Because it was irreplaceable and the only guide we had, it was far too risky to take the book through time with us. Bentley had even invented a communication device to allow us to contact Dimitri no matter where or when we traveled. It was a perfect situation, since it allowed him to update us on any changes to the book while limiting our exposure to his fashion critiques. Everything was happening so fast. The past few days were just a blur. But as we howled through the time vortex, I realized we were in for a very long trip.
It'll be a long trip, alright. And that was it for the prologue mission of the game. And this is where I'm going to end the first part of the replay. But first I'm going to let the next cutscene play. After the stupid loading screen hurries up. But of course they never do. And it seems that there is no trophy for completing the prologue.
We needed to locate Ryuichi Cooper, Master Ninja, and Master Chef. According to the Cooper clan history, Ryuichi Cooper was actually the inventor of sushi. After creating this delectable dish, he opened a sushi restaurant, which, while very prosperous, also provided the perfect cover for a ninja. When we got to Japan, it was obvious something was very wrong. What should have been a peaceful village was more like a heavily patrolled military base. We located Ryuichi's sushi restaurant only to find it shut down and under guard. Things got worse when Bentley discovered that Ryuichi was locked up in a new high-security jail, allegedly for serving bad sushi to the shogun. It all sounded like a pretty tough piece of fish to swallow. We needed to get to the bottom of the situation, and the first order of business was getting Ryuichi out of prison.
So yeah, that right there is the Cooper Games first stop through time. Ancient Japan. To rescue Ryoichi Cooper. Okay, so before I end the part, right there it's telling you that ThiefNet has new things in store. The ThiefNet is the game shop. And there are currently 3 new upgrades, 1 for each member of the Cooper gang. And I definitely have enough coins for all 3 of them. So I'm gonna buy them all now. Oh, so now I got a new trophy. So that's going to be the end of the first part of my replay of Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. I shall see you all later in the next part, where I actually play turning Japanese. Bye everyone.